right now I'm at the headquarters and I want to talk to you about a small topic that me and a few of my followers talked about on Instagram. And it was hustle and not hope. Lifestyle of an independent welder, the lifestyle of independence. Me being a welder, I understand it fully on what it means to hustle, to put forth the initiation to actually make things happen. Hope from my personal standpoint is having a desire to achieve something, to do something, but it doesn't put any actions behind it. It just, I hope that this will do well, besides, well, I'm going to study. How people say, I hope I do good on this test. I'm going to say, I know I'm going to do good on this test because I studied for it. You see what I'm saying? So it's more than just a word. So I wanted to, honestly, I broke out the Webster's this morning drinking my coffee. Hope everybody's doing well. I broke out the Webster's. Most people trust the Webster's dictionary. So we're going to go to the definition because I think it's important to not just hear something come out of someone's mouth, but you to understand the definition. And the first one we're going to go with first, hustle. Let's see what it says. This is the Webster's dictionary. It says to push or to knock about, to force in rough, to cause to be done, prepared, sent, done in a hurry, to make money. See, it has a few different things, but it all requires actions. Action word. It's action word. So let's go over here to this hope. See what it says. A feeling that what is wanted will happen. Desired accomplished by expectation. The thing that one has hope for. A reason for hope. So in the Webster's dictionary, it even explains that hope is something desired. And I think that that's where it starts at. You have to have hope. A hopeless person is someone you can't help. You can't help someone that don't have any hope. They don't even see themselves being in a better situation. And that's where it starts. You have to start with hope. But hope alone is dead. Like faith alone is dead. That's where the hustle come in, the work ethics, the drive. And I put the picture of these shipping containers in front of this video because for those who know, I engineer shipping containers into homes, bars, studios, businesses, whatever a person desires. But in order for me to do that, I have to hustle. You know what I mean? I have to hustle. I have to let people know that I can do this. I have to actually do it and let people physically see me do it, because it's one thing to say you do one thing, and it's another thing to say when someone else say this is what he does. You know what I'm saying? Because the word of mouth is very strong, but evidence of the word of mouth is even stronger when someone actually can see your pyramid, so to speak, can see the art you built. So it's different than saying, oh, I'm gonna build one. I got a desire. Hey, I'm gonna do this and it sounds good, or you got a photo that's gonna look like this, it's gonna look like this, but you never make anything happen. And I think that's what separates the real grinders, those who really want to be independent, because being independent is also a level, it's a transition. We go from working under to working for ourselves, and then to actually learning how to make the money work for us. That's the goal. The breaking into independence is not to just stay physically involved all the time. It's to branch off. You want to be involved as long as you can on one level, and then levels change. But in order for you to do that, you got to have the hustle. So that's why I just feel it was important for me to come to you and just talk to you about the hustle, man. People tend to give the hustle or a hustler the wrong the wrong jacket, man, the wrong narrative. Now, don't get me wrong. Hustle can also means prostitution. It can means getting money in a wrongful way. So the word hustle, it starts off like anything. It's good, but you can take something that's good and you can use it for something that's bad. Just like the life we got. People use their lives to do productive things, and you got some people use their lives to destroy other people's lives. You know what I mean? But it's not to say that their lives individually isn't important, because it is. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what you do with your hustle. I like to build shipping containers. I like to build products. I say products over talent because I understand that products is going to allow me to do more things, allow me to diversify, allow me to free up more of my time to actually be independent and free, to enjoy life, to travel, to see things, to meet people, to invest in people, without charging anyone, just to help a community. And I can do that because I got my finances together where I don't need anything. I just want to help. You know what I mean? So if it's an opportunity for me to help, I just want to help. And that's what you can do once you get the capital. But hope alone is dead, for those who are familiar with the scriptures, it say faith without works is dead. And it also says faith if the evidence of things not seen. And when you think about that, it really let us know that we have to start with that. You have to get that fire built up in you. You have to really understand the fact that you got to have that vision first. And once you get your vision and you line it out and you get focused, then you're like, okay, now I got to put the hustle behind it. Like I was saying earlier, will I hope to pass the test, or did I study to know that I'm going to pass the test? You know what I mean? Like, that's a big difference. When I got out of prison and I was going to take my driver's license test, I'll never forget. I studied before I got out. I had a booklet sent to me with the papers copy where I could study before I even got out. So when I got out, I looked over a little bit. I took it. I passed it the first time because I studied. Now, go to my oldest daughter. I took her up there 3 times. She passed the 3rd time. Did she study the first 2? I don't know. She probably glanced over it a little bit. But if she would have really studied other than just looking over and said, oh, I got this, she would have passed it the first time. See, proper preparation does prevent piss poor performance. I mean, it's evident. It's in the hustle. See, your hustle will show from how you possess things, how you get things in your possessions, or how you lose things, or how you not being petty. Sometimes you got to let things go. Sometimes you can spend some money to maintain a thing and you think you can milk it forever. Don't be unrealistic too. You know what I mean? And also, one thing I just want to say, when you hustle, just remember that you are a unique person, so you can offer something unique. But don't be intimidated or don't feel no type of way if someone is doing something that you might do. You might do it better. You said you might have a different twist. So don't trip on people getting in your lane, so to speak, or driving while you're trying to get somewhere, because it is what it is. The highways are always packed on traffic hours, so to speak, when people's trying to get to a destination. Most of the time, that's either going to work or getting off. You know what I mean? And you have a lot of traffic out there, then people trying to get to where they're trying to get to. So I think that's something that we should think about too when we hustle, knowing that there's other people out here, man, in the traffic, there's other cars. So you not only do you have to make sure that you paying attention to the the um, the traffic in front of you, but you also got to pay attention to the traffic around you. And that's why the rearview mirror is there. It's not there to focus on our past, no. But every now and then you got to glance back to make sure, to remind yourself, okay, I can turn over in this lane. He ain't too close, or whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to use your past. So I think that that's the biggest key of why the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. We have to stay focused on where we're going, but we have to look back at times to remind us where we been, where we just came from. Because if you think when you look back in your rearview mirror, you have already went through that stage. that's the past. You're steadily traveling forward. So just remember, man, there's hope. Hope is dead without hustle. Faith is dead without works. You know what I mean? The works is the hustle. So don't only just say you about something. Be about it. Show it with your hustle and build it. You know what I mean? Like the container conversions, my goal is to build my own home out of one and stay in it. Even I have another home, but I'm gonna have one where I can actually, I want one where I can relocate, and then I want one probably stationary somewhere. You can do that. You can do anything when you hustle over hope. So just keep that in mind, man. Starting this Monday, um, we got a new different week coming up. Everybody got different things that they're about to go through, about to face. So I just want to say, remember, keep your hustle on, keep your armor on. You know what I mean? Believe in it. If you believe in it, put some actions behind it and make it happen. We probably have some challenging times this week, so we're gonna have to remind ourselves that it's hustle over hope. So it isn't just gonna fall in our lap, but we will and we can achieve everything as long as we keep getting our hog on and keep hustling over hope. Y'all be blessed. Hog on.